Hi, welcome in. If you are here, then you are stepping into your highest timeline, and I am here to help you on that journey. I'm just going to tap in, get a channeled message from Spirit, and then pull some cards. We'll go wherever the energy takes us. If at any point something resonates for you, I would love for you to comment and like this video so that it can get the reach that it needs to get to all the people that this message is meant for. Tapping into the collective now, Spirit. Please bring this message to anyone who needs to hear it. Bring through messages that are only for their highest and greatest good and that would resonate with them so they know, yes, this is my message. Remove me, Spirit, and be a direct channel. What message does this collective need to know? I'm seeing a field, like a large horizon, beautiful field, wildflowers, there's sun in the distance, and you're like frolicking in it. It's like, one of those commercials that you would see, like just a field of flowers, and you're frolicking in it, and the sun is at your back. It's just such a beautiful summer day, and you're like aware of how beautiful this landscape is and that you get to be a part of it, and there's something about it being untouched, like it's an undeveloped, like, wow, this is such a natural wonder in this large field that I get to be small in this vast space, is really what I'm getting. So like you're realizing, one, how like you're connected with all of these flowers, and I'm hearing the buzzing of like cicada, or the buzzing of the ecosystem, right? Because wildflowers bring a bunch of bees and bring a bunch of um, insects and life. And so this is, even though it's an undeveloped, vast landscape, it's so alive, and you're alive in it, and you're feeling the life from it. And your energy is giving life back to it simply by appreciating it and being in it. And there's like kind of an acknowledgement of like, wow, I don't get this. Like in your daily life, you don't notice how alive the earth is. And it's like incredible to you. Like you stop and you look at one flower where there's a bee landing on it, and you watch the bee go from several different flowers, and you're like, this is always happening. Like the cycles and systems, ecosystems of the world are just always happening, and they replenish, and it's miraculous to you to watch it. You're really realizing how like what a miracle Earth and her systems are. Okay, so this is a message that's pretty straightforward. Let's see what the cards say as far as like how this relates to your life now. But I could make the leap that it's like, take a moment to see that everything's see the beauty in life, and see how everything works together. But I'm also, as I'm saying this, getting this sense of everything is working. All the bees are happening, all the things behind the scenes are going on that you don't normally see. Okay, I get it, Spirit, thank you. All of it's happening behind the scenes. Like, so you're not always in that field, right? But those bees and those insects and that wildlife, that's all happening all the time. And it's happening for you. If you could open the curtain and see what's going on behind the scenes for you, you would be like, wow, like the person in the field, like, look at all of these systems and different things that are just living and working for me to make my manifestations in my highest timeline happen. So this ecosystem of a beautiful field of flowers with all of the different life that's growing in it, and the beauty and the space to be free and to feel happy and to be fulfilled and feel the warmth of the sun, like that's all happening for you all the time. You don't even need to worry about it. So don't feel guilty that you're like not a part of it. Like you're not supposed to be a part of it. That's like the natural way of earth blessing you, is like so much is happening behind the scenes. We don't worry about how we breathe or how we blink, or there's just some things that we don't need to worry about. And so much is happening. If you could see the systems and the life that's happening, like I just saw in my head, like Santa's elves, like all working, like you walking in and being like, holy shit, this whole operation's happening all the time. And it's like, yeah, that whole operation's happening all the time for you and your highest good. To the extent that you tap into it, the extent that you believe it's there, even more will show up for you. Okay, that's exciting. Let's get some cards. I'm getting Wild Reflections. Wild Reflections card by Wispel. So there's a whole production taking place. A whole production taking place for you. And it's magical. Like I'm seeing like the magic of Santa's elves, or the magic of fairies, the magic of all the things that are working, the whole team, the whole company, the whole operation is working for you. You have so much support, so much magical support. And the fact that it's magical matters because it means that it brings through things that are bigger than what we can imagine, right? All right. What more for this collective spirit? What more about this magical operation that's happening behind the scenes? What messages do they need to hear today, Spirit? Okay, so I get the 10 of Swords and I get the 6 of Wands. So this 10 of Swords means that you're done with a cycle. What I'm really getting is your operation wasn't running very well. So your field and your flowers and your bugs or your Christmas elves, they weren't working very well. They were like discombobulated. The systems weren't, there was something toxic in the environment that it wasn't able to like produce for you. And what I'm really getting is this, like, if this is your wounding, your patterning, relationships that you were in, jobs you were in, again, that are because of your patterning, you attracted those things, right? You played a role in those things, but you also took the initiative to end that cycle, right? And with that end of that cycle, you allowed those operations to start really churning in your highest timeline. And you started working with spirit, maybe surrendering to spirit, right? We need a lot of surrender when we're going through the ending of cycles. This is a lot of pain. This is a lot of suffering. This is a lot of heavy, heavy wounding that you were in for a long time. And this blocked your wish fulfillment operation that was going on. But what I also have here is that you're victorious. So now that you have ended that cycle, you are in a moment where you're able to be, you're actually like claiming the victory now. But I'm also getting that the victory is coming if you haven't claimed it yet. But really look at this card. This is like the field I was talking about with the magic, and look at the nature that's coming along to greet him. It's like, oh my gosh, we're so glad you're done with this because we want you to be living in magic wish fulfillment land, and you're there now. We were not able to access you while you were under this. But now that this is done, we're able to access you. We're able to light up this wand of magic. And now you've got all the systems working for you in the world, all the systems that wanted to work for you but needed to be freed up from that cycle of wounding and hurt and old patterns and karmic cycles, past life crap. You know the last cycle you've been through that was hard. But your healing, I'm getting your healing is what led to this. You did a lot of healing work. And as you did that healing work, the systems, the magical systems that are there to want to support you, you really tapped into and ignited and turned on. And now there's this huge whole operation that is working on your wish fulfillment, your highest timeline, allowing you to be, to know that that cycle is over. It's going to look completely different. It's going to feel completely different. You're going to feel victorious in it. And I get the Fool and the Queen of Wands. So this is you taking a new journey. You're able, you're free to jump. Look, this is the end of the old cycle, and you're like, this is what jumping into my new life feels like. Look, again, here's all this magical fairy dust with this one. You know you've got systems working for you behind the scenes that are making sure that things are going to work out for you, so you feel confident in jumping. Again, I get this. This is Queen of Wands. Another card where it's like a person among a bunch of sacred, cool animals in a field. So I get that it's like, oh, we're all Earth and all its systems and cycles and beings are able to show up for you. When you took this bold action, the Queen of Wands takes bold, passionate action, things that she knows that are right for her. She takes it, and then she doesn't, she's a leader, right? So she's leading this. She took the action. It allowed all of those spirits, helpers, all of the magical beings behind the scenes, fairies, animals, elves, whatever you believe in, but really just like the magic of manifestation is able to, like, okay, yeah, we're going where you're going because you're done with this, and this feels great. This is a new journey, and we're going to show up for you so you can be victorious in all of the actions you take. While you're taking bold action, I just love that with all of these cards, I am just seeing this magic. There's sparkles in this one. There's magic here. There's magic there. I'm like really getting that by closing this cycle, you awoken the magic. It's like you killed the dragon. You slayed the thing at the end of the all this wounding that's been like playing out, and you've been learning your lessons. It's like you came to the final lesson, who has the final bad guy at the end that you need to conquer, and you conquered him. You conquered that final guy, and now you're realizing how much support you have, or spirit wants you to know you have so much support on this new journey. So jump wherever your passion and heart takes you. Anything you feel like lights you up inside, take that jump. Be a leader, because all of your spiritual support is gonna catch you, make you victorious, make sure you don't lose. Like, they are your winning team. Like, their only purpose is to make sure that you win. Their only purpose is to make sure that you win. Okay? All right, and I get the Lovers and the Nine of Cups. So the Lovers is balance, but it's also making a decision. So this is something that you had to decide. The um, the support that you wanted this last however many year cycle that you've been through that brought you to this, the support that you wanted has been waiting for you to decide. And I'm really getting for you to choose you. It's been waiting for you to choose and see how magical you are. You're so magical. And Spirit's been wanting to show up for you and show you how magical you are, but you needed to believe it. So you made a decision recently that said, I'm choosing me. And maybe you haven't taken the action yet, or you have. But when you decided to choose you, you became this Queen of Wands and said, come hell or high water, I'm choosing me. I'm done with this. And choosing you allowed for this whole new journey, but it woke up all the magic support that has been just dying to help you be victorious. I got one on the floor. And it's one I really like. 9 of Cups. So this is independent energy. This is also fulfillment. She is just feeling so good. She's feeling love. She's seeing love in her world. She's feeling love back. She is like, it's fulfilled, it's belonging, and it's what this didn't give you. Whatever this cycle is, or this long healing path that you've been on, that you've closed out, this whole time you felt all the things were coming up to the surface, right? So I was feeling insecure. I was feeling scared. I was feeling my nervous system being triggered. I was feeling unsafe. I was feeling like I wanted to be alone. I was feeling like, is this ever going to happen for me? Why was I even put on this earth? Why does this keep happening? I mean, it was just, that was the feeling. And when you made the decision to choose you and you realized that that was done and you took your new step forward and your magical spirit team could show up for you, this is what it's leading to. This is what they're working for, your 9 of Cups, so that you feel like, I belong. This is right for me. I feel good. My heart, my cup is full. I'm not holding on to so much burden and so much second guessing and wondering, what was this all for and why doesn't life feel good? No, life's going to feel good. Life is going to feel good because you have so much support. You have so much support. Okay? What a good message. I believe it. I believe that we have this whole, I wish we could open the curtain and see the whole team working for us, because I know we have so much support. All different types of support that is just spiritual and tapped in and wanting to work for us. But I believe this message that it's like, we have to choose. We have to choose to believe. We have to choose that support. We have to have faith over fear, and faith that that's all working for us. Any final messages for this collective spirit? So I get Judgment. So Judgment is about bringing back balance. So you weren't meant to come here to Earth just to have hard lessons, okay? You signed up for those hard lessons. Your soul did want to learn these hard lessons, and you've gone through maybe the first half of your life, maybe just a really hard recent cycle, but your soul did not come here just to learn wounding. Your soul came here to learn, once I choose myself, once I love myself, once I'm able to choose myself so much that I let go of all this crap, then you get to experience what life is like from a good place. Life gets to give back to you and let your cup runneth over, and that's your judgment. That's the balancing of the scales, okay? And judgment is about stepping into your calling. this card is really telling me that she is like, there's magic behind her. It's like she just woke up and she's like, oh, right. What was I doing here? I'm a magical being. I'm leaving. Look, it's kind of like dark and scary behind her. I'm leaving all of that because I forgot I have this whole spirit team, all this magic. I forgot I'm magic. I'm magic. So I got to choose I'm going towards my rebirth. I'm going towards my new beginning. I'm going towards my magic, which I have denied up until this point. But that cycle is done. That cycle is done. And I get the Eight of Pentacles. This means you've put in the work. You put in so much work during this last cycle that you're closing out that, yeah, you're a little exhausted. I'm getting that, like, it's almost hard to believe in all this niceness because of how hard this last cycle was, how much work you put in. Spirit wants you to know you already did it. You already did the work. You planted the seeds, you watered them, you did so much work during this cycle that now you get to enjoy. You get to enjoy the fruits of your labor. And it all comes from choosing you. This is balance as well. Balancing out all of that pain and suffering, all of that hard work with now stepping into a new path where you get to be caught by all of your spirit guides, all of your spirit beings that you've awoken up by making this choice, okay? And this was part of your life's path. This is part of your judgment. This is dead, and you're being called into this new path so that you can feel so good. You can feel all the love. You can feel all the support. You can be victorious. It's just like, what I'm hearing is to how bad this was, how bad this last cycle was, is how good this cycle will be. Okay? So all of the work and hard stuff you put in, you're going to get to ride off into the sunset. It's going to be less work. It's going to be more money. It's going to be more fulfillment, more enjoyment, more belonging, more love, more realizing that life exists, realizing you're supported, whether the external world supports you or not. You'll have all this support from spirit that you'll finally acknowledge and see and feel. It's not going to be like it was in this last cycle when you were going, Spirit, are you there? Spirit, do you see me? Spirit, do you see the work I'm putting in? Where's the reward? Spirit's is like, oh, baby, we see you. We were waiting for you to choose you. Choose to end that shit. Take a jump off this cliff. And so that we could support you in all of your dreams and actions, have you be victorious, and have you feel so much love and fulfillment and belonging and know your worth. Any last message for this collective spirit? I think that's it. I mean, that is an amazing message. You have a whole magical spirit team working for you. And you've been through a lot. This is the Tower. And you know, you might be currently going through a tower, or a tower has recently happened. I'm getting that we're still going through the tower. This is still ending. But what I'm getting is you've already awoken because you made the choice that caused the tower. Because when we choose us, a lot of things need to fall away, right? This needs to end, and endings often aren't pretty. But Spirit is saying you've already, by making that choice and ending that cycle, you've already activated all the magical systems behind the scenes that are supporting you in this new journey. Okay? So they want to acknowledge, they know that you're still somewhat in the tower, but like, keep going, because you cannot see And that tower might have been, I'm getting that that tower was caused by all those little fairies and elves and systems you have going behind the scenes. All of that help for you. They wanted to show up. They clear things out of your way so that you are free to move. And clearing things out doesn't always feel good. But what you're leaving behind is any of this energy. This Seven of Swords is like, it's sneaky, it's manipulative, it's getting away with something, people taking from you. So that's the cycle that's closing out here. If any of that just confusion, not sure where you stand, I get that really kind of, this boy is sitting here going, I don't know, I might shoot you. You know, he's like looking sneaky and about to, and it's like, and look at this guy. Yeah, well, dude, I've been friggin' shot 10 times. So I think you're going to keep shooting me. I don't believe anymore that you won't keep shooting me. So that's what got you to this. You were shot so many times, and you realize, I'm going to keep getting shot if I don't leave. This person, this dynamic, this situation, this career, whatever it is, this way of living life continues to hurt me. And it keeps saying, it looks good maybe on the surface, but underneath it's like, might get shot again. And at some point you said, no, I'm done with that. No, I'm done getting shot. I don't care what towers fall. I don't care. Because I'm just not going to live in fear of continuing to get hurt. Okay? So that's the cycle that Spirit is just like, the fact that you made the choice to get out of that, you activated all these magical spirit. You activated magic to help you on your journey. And they're so proud of you. This is coming in fast. So your victory is coming in super fast. Both of these cards are success and victory. You did it. You realized, oh, I don't want to play with this guy anymore. I don't want to play with this dynamic. I don't want to play with this pattern. And it keeps hurting me. This could even be an addiction, a codependency, and it's like, no, like this is what an addiction, let's say alcohol or something does. Like, come on back. I might not hurt you. Boom, hangover, right? So I'm done with that. And it seems bigger than that. But you are being victorious in this, and your success and victory is rushing in. I'm so proud of you. Like, this was a big fucking deal. And it was really hard to see the magic when you were getting shot, because when you're getting shot, you're like, cool, I obviously don't have any team working for me or thinking about my best interest, or nothing feels like fairy magic there. But they were waiting for you to choose you and to know your worth. And you've activated them, and they are so excited to make all of your passion and your dreams come true. Now that you're standing in your worth and you're leading, they are all like, let's do this. We've been waiting. Let's do this. We've been waiting for you to see that cycle was silly. It was for the birds. It was painful. It kept you stuck. And now that you have chosen you, we get to show up for you. Okay? Amazing. I'm so excited that you are victorious in this, and that you have activated all the systems and operations behind the scene that are just churning this out. You've done all the work. You don't need to do any more work. This is part of your blueprint. This is part of your calling, okay? And it's rushing in for you. It's going to be such an amazing journey. I get that you've already taken the jump. You've already taken the action. You've already started your new start. So much fulfillment, so much success and victory. All of this crap, it's over. It was a lot, but it's over. And now you have a whole team of support to help you. The lighthouse can show you the shore, but you still need to steer the ship. Remember, please like, share, subscribe, comment to claim this message for yourself. And until next message.